for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. It's the Bills and the Chiefs under the lights on Sunday night.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. The stadium is packed. Standing room only, a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing in the building, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It is up for grabs for the AFC Championship. 2 evenly matched teams. Greg, what are you looking for in this one?
You know, I think the team that understands how to use this energy, as you said,
to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. If they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere, and if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They motion the slot man left. From the gun, Josh Allen. Catch to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll set up the screen to Cook.
Pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck, and we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time, and there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. On the ground, this is Hunt. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, KC.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To Rashid Rice. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one caught at the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. So now they'll throw it with Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Here's a 2nd and 6. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has has his man. It's Samuel. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Allen facing third and long. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down.
And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The open man is Coleman. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills' 1st down.
Throwing is Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let it golden up.
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So that challenge, a successful one. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Matt Araiza now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Now Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Hollins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Allen will throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Man in motion here is Hollins. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. One more time going up top with Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Mahomes now to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed.
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Green Bay Packers are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl as we hand things back over to Mike Tirico.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Cooper going in motion. Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Allen going to throw again. That's to Kincaid once again. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Quickly out to Coleman on the wide receiver screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st, getting it up to the 36. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. A handoff to Pacheco. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Gain on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Allen working from the pistol. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Allen to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's a run with Hunt. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here comes the rookie 4th rounder out of Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man is the tight end going right. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. A run with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills, and they will celebrate a conference championship. They're off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time as they look to claim the franchise's first ever Lombardi Trophy. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.